McGee sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Wizards grab the rebound. To Wall. To Anthony. Fine to shoot for Washington. Not that time.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Fires the three. Rebound owned by Washington. Into the front court comes Wall. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Lakers at the controls right now. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Wall into the front court. His guys down big. Baseline drive. Short jumper won't go down. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kyle Kuzma buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
The drive, right to the basket. JaVale McGee with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Kyle Kuzma. Gets a shot up off the mark. Wizards with the basketball. Wall in a matchup with Quinn Cook. JaVale McGee tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Anthony. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Into the front court. It's Wall. He'll run the offense. Kyle Kuzma pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Wall defended by Quinn Cook. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he knocks it down.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Anthony. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Not that time. Wall across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Has a look. Shot won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Wall. Not big finish. Full head of steam that time.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Rondo. Missed it. Anthony to Wall. Here comes the screen. Wall in a matchup with Boogie. From long range. And the Lakers clear. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Beal sizing up Cousins. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. Los Angeles has the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. He buries it.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Wall with it up top. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. To Beal. He's looking for that touch.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
4-3. Not going down here. Has a chance. Not today. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Thomas.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Short jumper won't fall. To Davis. To the rim. Picked up by the Wizards. To Beal. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3, and the Lakers have the rebound. Goes to the left side to Kyle Kuzma. They go down to Davis. Beyond the arc for 3. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Beal. short jumper misses. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lobs it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Big pick right there.
Isaiah Thomas, defended by Quinn Cook. It was right there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Stepping in for Washington, number 2, John Wall.
Goes 2 for 2.
All right, let's bring the fire.
Substitutions. Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 0.
Thomas. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The shot, almost.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Washington basketball. Thomas. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Kyle Kuzma. Great feed, sets it up. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, highlight moves. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Old school equals high percentage.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throws good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Wizards have it.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Thomas. Iguodala's shot, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
I got him. I got him. I got ball. This is all me.
To Thomas. Here comes the screen. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation. Rondo. That no good. Off the mark. knocks it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's off the side of the rim, short. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Isaiah Thomas, 3 for 6 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
For 3, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To Thomas. Here comes the screen. It's Thomas. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
He'll let one fly from half court. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose. The Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
K-Spade the Prospect. I'm back today with more news on the one and his team and the win streak that they continue to build upon in this league. That's tough to do in the league, and they're making it look easy. Let's take a look. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but another win for the one and his team. I'm starting to wonder how far they're going to go with this. All right, folks, this K-Spade the Prospect signing off. No more news today, but the way the one and his team is gelling right now is definitely impressive. Make sure you tune in for future updates. I'm out till next time, folks.
The Grizzlies secure the opening tip, and we're underway on Beale Street in Memphis. Conley shot off the mark. Fires the three. Missed it. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Another chance. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Bradley. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Bradley shot no good. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Conley into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Here's a chance from long range.
Defensive foul to number 1.
And hits the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Memphis, they've got it. Screen coming. Conley in a matchup with Boogie. To Jaren Jackson. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. To Conley. 4-3. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses. Gets it in the right corner. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Conley into the front court. Down 4. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hey, locked up, locked up.
Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball, I got ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Won't go. Green to Curry. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Kyle Anderson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Hey, I got ball, I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Bradley to Jaren Jackson. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. Lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Has a look. Now a shot by Bradley, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to your...
Stuffs it down with authority.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Anderson to Valanciunas. Klay Thompson with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And the finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Anderson to Valanciunas. Can't connect from inside. Curry to bring it up. The lead is 15. Beyond the arc for three, and the Grizzlies have the rebound. Bradley to Kyle Anderson. Draymond Green sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Possession lies with Golden State. Rocking the rim.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
To Bradley. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Dillon Brooks. Lobs it up. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Bradley, great dish to set it up. Anderson rocking the rim. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
He gets it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Thompson. Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Jaren Jackson to Kyle Anderson. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Livingston looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Has a chance. Bradley shot no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It's good and one.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kyle Anderson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Livingston. Navigating through traffic, leaving no doubt, slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
to Dylan Brooks. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Cousins. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Anderson to Bradley. Here comes the screen. Now a shot by Bradley, no good. Trying to cash in. Doesn't get the bounce.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Bradley. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second and a putback slam. Desperation shot here from half court. We've played one with the visiting Warriors out on top. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Slam dunk. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
It's Golden State basketball. For three. Not getting the bounce. To Kyle Anderson. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. To Cousins. Gets a look. Can't hit. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Kyle Anderson against the former Cougar. To Conley. Has a look. Conley with a shot comes up empty. To Cousins. Gets it in the left corner. From long range, it's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
To Kyle Anderson. It goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. And the rebound belongs to Memphis. Has a chance. Not done yet. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer.
Hey, check
Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. Kicks it around the perimeter. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Conley into the front court. His guys down big. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Grizzlies own the basketball.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Dylan Brooks. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Memphis. Dylan Brooks. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Conley to Kyle Anderson. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
We're gonna do this. Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up. See ya.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He'll let one fly from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sport.
The Warriors. All right, back to the second.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Bradley. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Gets it in the right corner. Green. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Anderson to Bradley. Klay Thompson. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Curry. Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Bradley.
Hey, double screen.
Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. Valanciunas to Jaren Jackson.
Cut it.
Has a look. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Curry. To Cousins. 4-3. Can't connect. Draymond.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Bradley. And he's going to the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jaren Jackson at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
To Jaren Jackson. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. The shot by Conley, no good. Jonas Valanciunas, now 3 for 9.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Conley. Short jumper won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Woo! That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
To Kyle Anderson. Oh, big finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Down low boogie. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's Grizzlies ball. Bradley to Conley. Warriors come up with it. To Green. Nice finish at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Black up. Here you go.
Conley to Valanciunas. Screen coming.
Hey, you got the screen right. Screen right. Screen right.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Bradley. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. Second and 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Pick up.
To Curry. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
To Bradley.
Match up. Hit. Watch cut.
To Jaren Jackson. Warriors come away with it. Thompson. The rebound is pulled down by the Grizzlies. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And gets both to drop at the line. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Draymond Green pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Bradley. Jonas Valanciunas, 4 out of 10.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And strokes it. Memphis with the rock.
I'm here. I got ball. I got him. I got him. Here we go.
Count the bucket for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. New blood coming in for both sides. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Count the free throw as well.
I got ball. This is all me. Here we go. I got him.
Dylan Brooks to Bradley. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Bradley. Rebound hauled in by Cousins.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Memphis, they've got it. Bradley. DeMarcus Cousins looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Green throws it down.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Bradley to Valanciunas. To Bradley. Cruises inside for 2.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocks it down from mid-range. A shot at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
To Cousins. Nice pass to set things up. Turns and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Green. The pass set it all up.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
To Kyle Anderson. Fine to shoot. Not that time. Beyond the arc for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about window down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To Kyle Anderson. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Anderson. And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And count the basket.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Conley to Kyle Anderson. The drive right to the basket to Conley. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Conley misfires. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Draymond Green. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I can tell you what conversation he just had in his own head. I had him. I mean, I thought I had him.
Grizzlies at the controls right now.
I got blocked. I got blocked.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Flushes it home. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
What's going on, folks? It is K-Spade the Prospect. I'm back today with more highlights from the one, and this time the one is on the receiving end of a fight. You know what? Let's go take a look. I don't know what I like better, the pass or the finish. Both of them were sick, and trust me, this type of stuff right here will get you on this show every day. Okay, folks, this K-Spade the Prospect signing off today. No more highlights, I don't think. Then again, the one might be balling right now. Who knows? Stay tuned right here for more.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. Jay, something to be said about being around a winning culture. Luke Walton, he won 2 titles with the Lakers as a player. He goes to Golden State, learns from Steve Kerr, wins another championship as an assistant.
And he didn't just learn from Steve Kerr. He also learned from guys like Ron Adams and Mike Brown. Mike Brown once coached the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a head coach for multiple years in the NBA. And then Ron Adams might be the secret spice to the best meal there is. This man coached for decades and also was an assistant coach with Phil Jackson for multiple years while the Bulls won a multitude of championships.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Irving. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. From the outside, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Kuzma, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Cousins. Nerlens Noel. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron. Green always looking for the steal. To Irving. Throws it up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. Caldwell Pope, defended by Cousins. Missed a wide-open look. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Curry into the front court. Down 4. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Irving to James. Looking for his man. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
The pass taken away. welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams, and Jay's 16 banners. Many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. The opening tip, won by the... Reggie Jackson in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson, not that time. To Luke Kennard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Pistons clear the board. Jackson with it. Leads 4. Down to Zaza. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Down for McGee to the outside. To Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. And Jackson able to grab the rebound. Pistons ball here. Jackson. Kentavious Caldwell Pope sends it away. And the reward, he's going to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Zaza Pachulia. He's got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. And count the basket.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Jackson with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Kennard. To Reggie Jackson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Jackson. No, I missed a short one there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Jackson with it. Lead is 2. To Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen. Kennard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7.
Here we go. I got ball. Get down. Half court. Hands up.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Reggie Jackson, defended by Quinn Cook. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Shot, boy. I got ball. That's me. Here we go. I got him.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
To Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. And it's Simmons with the rebound. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Reggie Jackson. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Lakers at the controls right now. Pistons come away with it. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Jackson with it. Lead stands at 7. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. JaVale McGee fires the 3. No good. Kennard couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kennard down to Zaza. To Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. Reggie Jackson. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA. And it's fun to watch.
To Luke Kennard. To Reggie Jackson. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Cash is in for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jackson. To Luke Kennard. Has a chance. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Detroit. Entering the game.
Galloway up against Cook.
Anthony Davis.
To Griffin. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Davis. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. To Drummond. Nothing going here on that drive. Griffin. Short jumper won't go down. Nice pass to set things up.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Drummond. Cousins. And he finishes at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Griffin. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Another chance. Fires the three. Swallowed up by Drummond. To Griffin. To Drummond. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. For three. Off the mark. Luke Kennard in a matchup with Boogie. Here comes the screen. To Griffin. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Anthony Davis with the block. From long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting...
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, Tom.
Subbing in for LA, number 23, LeBron James.
Lakers ball.
Subbing in
James.
for the Detroit Pistons.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. James clears the rebound. Blake Griffin swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The screen sets him up for 2.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Derrick Rose. He's 2 for 2 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The possession in favor of Detroit. To Rose. Nothing going here on that drive. Over to the right side. To Griffin. Shot clock violation. Bradley. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the... And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
looks good there.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Jumper's good.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Pistons have it. Rose against Cousins. Down low for Griffin. Off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Pistons have the rebound. To Alonzo Trier. To Rose. Trying to cash in. Derrick Rose. 3 for 3 in this first half.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Rose into the front court. Down 5. Alonzo Trier to Rose. To Alonzo Trier. How do you stop that? Knocks it down.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Detroit's ball. To Alonzo Trier. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Griffin to Alonzo Trier. James tosses. Cousins. Rebound pulled in by the Pistons. Alonzo Trier down to Griffin. Shot from the lane won't go. Goes to the left side. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to.
To Rose. LeBron James rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Pistons ball here. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Count it. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Detroit. Stepping in for Los Angeles.
Reggie Jackson in a matchup with Quinn Cook.
Take coming, take coming. You got the mismatch.
And he drains it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jackson. JaVale McGee sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Jackson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Tough make through traffic.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Beyond the arc for three. Textbook defense. Jackson with it. His guys down 11. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
I got ball.
To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Count the triple.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Here comes the screen. Reggie Jackson. He's 3 for 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries the 3.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Here comes the screen. Kennard to Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Luke Kennard. Simmons driving, but his shot no good.
Catch up, dog. I'm here. I got ball.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. To Reggie Jackson. Has a chance. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Ouch. Not what you want to see, and the Pistons are going to make some changes. Hopefully nothing too serious. You'd hate for him to be out multiple games. goes down. And he makes them both. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Jackson.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Here comes the screen. Jackson. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Good look that time, but off the mark. JaVale McGee.
Watch him, I got you here, right here.
For three, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Los Angeles, they have it.
I got blocked.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Over and back.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jackson with it. Down a bundle. From long range. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. And score. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Reggie Jackson. Luke Kennard slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Down to Zaza. It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And the finish at the rim.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Galloway up against Cook. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball.
To Luke Kennard, 4-3, and the Lakers clear. JaVale McGee. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Jackson with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. To Reggie Jackson. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Rondo with the basketball. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Cousins lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Jackson with it. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Jackson. That's going to be out of bounds. Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Rondo with it. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. The drive, right to the back, stuffs it down with authority. He'll put it up at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and it might be time.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0. Into the game
To Luke Kennard.
number 9.
Add 2 points to the board.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Cousins. McGee powers it through.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jackson. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Cook to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Caldwell Pope. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Here comes the screen to Luke Kennard. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Cousins. To Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Luke Kennard up against Cook. Easy pass to the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jumper's good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Caldwell Pope. Cousins. Fires the three. Can't connect. Nice touch around. Down the basket with the tip.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Galloway sizing up Cousins. Has a look. Cousins has the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
JaVale McGee tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Short jumper stays out.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance. Chance at 3 coming up. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. To Luke Kennard. To Jackson. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Knocks it down.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4, Los Angeles Lakers.
Lets it fly from long range. Cousins there for the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
That became tough once he was doubled. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.